call sign.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Build Warframe. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the Silva and Aegis. The Silva and Aegis were introduced with the release of Update 14. They are the first sword and shield melee weapon in the game. This weapon was designed by Silver Bones, and DE visually did a great job creating this weapon. The Silva and Aegis can be researched and obtained from the Tenno lab. In terms of damage, this weapon is on the lower end of things, with a base damage being of only 35, a crit chance of 5%, and a crit damage of 150%. However, the base elemental damage of heat does make this weapon fairly effective against the infested. The Aegis can also be thrown much like a glaive. Shield attacks with the Aegis will deal impact damage. Much like the Heat Dagger and Heat Sword variants, the Silva and Aegis will also create a fire explosion on the jump attack. However, unlike the Heat Swords, the Silva and Aegis will not proc a fire damage over time. Now, let's take a look at modding the Silva and Aegis. For the stance mod, there's currently only one available stance for this weapon, and that's going to be 11 Storm. You can get the stance mod from killing Lephantis' heads. The core mods are going to be Pressure Point, Spoiled Strike, Killing Blow, mainly because this weapon does have fairly low damage, so I do prefer channeling with it. Fury, and Focus Energy to serve two functions. One, because of the 40% channeling efficiency we get out of it, and also for Grineer, this electric damage will combine with Molten Impact, Volcanic Edge, and Voltaic Strike to create radiation, and that's going to be good against the heavier Grineer units. Now, if you don't have either of these two mods, and they are event mods, so you can't exactly get them anymore unless you trade with people, you can swap those two mods out with a Virulent Scourge, and that should be just fine. But I do recommend getting both of these mods because they are fairly essential for this weapon. Against Corpus, it isn't going to be as conventional. We're going to go with Focus Energy, Voltaic Strike, and Northwind to create Magnetic. However, we can't leave the heat damage by itself, or else we'll get a minus 50% damage reduction to the Proto Shields. So instead, we're going to combine it with Virulent Scourge to create Gas. Gas isn't exactly ideal against Corpus either. It reduces flesh damage by 25%, however it's better than having the minus 50% reduction to Proto Shields. If you're going to take this up against Infested, then use Fever Strike, Virulent Scourge, and Focus Energy to create Corrosive. This is going to be good against taking down the Ancients. Now, we're using a Volcanic Edge to mix with the base fire damage to create extra fire damage against the lighter Infested. Now, if you're taking this to Void, then you can swap out the Volcanic Edge with a Voltaic Strike if you have one. However, if you don't, then you can just leave the Volcanic Edge in there and that will be just fine. So, this is it for our rank 30 Silva and Aegis build. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, and the next video I will be doing will probably be the Mirage. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.